Hey, what's coming up next? It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, then the morning show starring Rebel Wilson, and Extremely Early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
From the YouTube Dojo. No, Josh Gad could not be here, but whatever. It's still Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Yes, indeed. We're talking about Josh Gad tonight. So, take it easy, alright? I mean, seriously. It's not that big, alright? The show isn't that big, but whatever. And now, ladies and gentlemen, man who thinks that Josh Gad is a little too loopy for anybody else's taste. I mean, come on. He can't even sing the song Let It Go. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. That's not really his song. He is the one and only Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Muller. It's all Grasshoppers. The theme song composer is Hannah Gale, and she is also responsible for the segment intros and things like that. Get used to seeing those segment intros and the theme songs, because that's all we're going to have left from Hannah Gale after Friday. All right. I'll explain it all to you as we go along, but. We're going to have another episode of Susan and Amy for you. Of course, it'll be the last episode of Susan and Amy. And I'll explain it all to you. Again, I'll explain it to you as we go along. But I want to mention the Shoutout Spotlight winners very quickly. Muncie Gem Fanatic, Copyhouse Fanatic, and Sucar Fanatic with all things automobiles. Higby Productions with Plush, Sweet Plush, and Fanboy Films with all things late night, and Esther's Breeze with some interesting advice that you need to pay attention to. And I want to talk to you folks real quickly, alright? It's no secret that things behind the scenes of this program have not been pretty good, alright? My behavior has torn the team apart in a bunch of ways and things like that, and me bringing up the past, during the various sketches, I've really taken a toll on, on this program, but especially, to Hannah Gale, and several other people. So, once again, I'd like to apologize, and I'd like to apologize in advance for what you're about to see tonight during Susan and Amy, and this upcoming Friday during Hannah's Talks. All right. The reason why I said that is because I am really making an effort to change, and also it should be noted that I have also done some things that might have made things better if those things were included in the actual sketches. Some things were, some things weren't, but long story short, things were getting out of hand, and that's why Hannah Gale is leaving Weeknight Update after Friday's episode. All right, I know it's going to be rough, but I'm still on a journey to becoming a better person. So please stay with me if you can, because I'm going to need your help now more than ever. In terms of being a better person. So if you can comment down below advice you would give to me and things like that, then that would be great. Anyway, what's up? What's up with Josh Gad, a man who wants some more attention? Come on, we know that. We all know that already. During the recent performance, Josh messed up while singing Let It Go. He didn't know the lyrics. Wait, that wasn't his own song. That wasn't the song that he is well known for singing during the Frozen movie, the first Frozen movie. I mean, come on, use common sense. And hey, watch this. He has a very big network. Not really. $14 million. Really? He did a bunch of movies. Okay, he only did the Frozen movies. Come on, don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Eesh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, MP and Mr. Bones with, you guessed it, another top 8 list. Here we go.
Top 8 list. Here we go.
Thank you, Mr. Muller. Tonight's category, top 8 words that can be used to describe Josh Gad's performing skills. Number 8, silly. Number 7, fishy. Number 6, jerky. Number 5, odd. Number 4, good. Really? I don't know. Number 3, cool. Huh? Who wrote this? Number 2, muddy. And number 1, jumpy. This is a really weird show. Not only is this weird, but it's also, falling out of orbit. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's going on either, but we better hurry up and get this whole thing fixed up. Yeah. Yes, we need to get this whole thing fixed. So if you are still watching, please like it up if you're still hanging with us. Let's get it up in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to as well. Ring the bell, share, all that good stuff. And don't go anywhere because there's more Weeknight update coming up right after this. Right now, here it is, your Violent Night.
I wish I could hang, guys, but I gotta go hit the books. Aww. Okay, let's hang. Yeah!
Hello out there from TV land, it's really great to see you. Get great TV pleasure from Nick at Night.
If you have a house on Park Place, you don't need to worry about what it'll cost to carpet it. But most of us live over here in Baltic or Vermont, and we don't always have the ready cash. That's why Empire has such a super credit plan. Anyone who needs new carpeting shouldn't have to wait just because money is short. So our plan gives you 60 days to make an installment payment. 60 days. So go to your phone, go directly to your phone, do not pass go, and call Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Hi, Ed. Hey, boss. What's going on, man? Ain't you pay attention? I mean, I lost another not very late night player because of your foolish behavior. Yeah. What makes what's even sadder about it is that I'm even making steps towards making things better. I don't know what to do. Listen, boss. Relax. Alright? Look, alright? The people who have left you, they're not bad people. Far from that. I think they were great. So did I, but when they left because of my foolish behavior, I got all emotional because I didn't want people to leave. Look. People are going to leave regardless, alright? Things are going to fall apart, but look, alright? If you turn your behavior around, I'm sure that there's something good is going to happen, alright? Something good will happen again. Alright, just so you know. You know what? Just because the host's behavior will be alright, it doesn't mean that the show is going to be alright. You know what? Now, there are many factors into what makes a good show. Alright? You're absolutely right about that. There's no lying about that, but at least you'll be a good person. And once you become a good person, then you'll have good friends. Yeah, you're right. I gotta surround myself with people who want me to, to succeed and who want me to change for the better, And you do have people who want you to be successful and things like that. You got me, and you got the people who are still on the show, right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thanks, Ed. No problem. Now do some talking time. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
What time is it? It's talking time. So, let's talk about it.
Alright, now, Josh Gad performed, this is true, at Carnegie Hall recently. And he had to perform, the song Let It Go from the hit movie Frozen, right? So he said, what's funny, I don't know the lyrics to Let It Go. That's because he didn't sing the song Let It Go, originally, right? He's more like a summer singing guy. But anyway, he performed it, but he didn't know the lyrics, so he had to make stuff up. He had to make up the lyrics. And the whole thing was a disaster. So, what does that tell you? Next time you get, a performance of Let It Go or another song, please make sure that the original singers are singing it. Alright? And if you are going to cover something, make sure you do it right. Alright? Now, Josh Gad's net worth is $14 million. Just $14 million. And despite what I had just said during the What's Up segment, he has done more than just the Frozen movies. He has done Beauty and the Beast. He has done a show on Fox entitled Back to You. He did a show on NBC called 1600 Pen. Then he did The Comedians on FX. But Frozen was the movie that really put him on the map. Until then, he wasn't really well known for much of anything. So, I don't know. Man, $14 million. That's his net worth. Yeah, I know. It's insane. But that is it for this part of the show. Thank you so much for watching. The experiment warm-up is coming up right now, and it'll have a whole bunch of things that you need to pay attention to. And things like that. And I promise, going forward, things will get better, alright? It may not look like it now, even though I made one big step forward last week. Alright? So we'll see how everything goes, okay? We really will, okay? So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. That's the news, and I'm out skis. Farewell, bye, farewell. Okay, it's time for the experiment warm-up. Now, things might get a little, too crazy, alright? So please, excuse me, get ready for that, okay? Alright, here we go. Man, this has not been a good month for us.
I know. So many people have left Nick and I, and I'm next to leave.
Yeah, but you're leaving the show at the end of January, and I still get to use the things that you have made for the show, the theme song, your announcing skills, the reviews, and of course, the new segment intros. I'm gonna miss you when you leave, though.
Yeah. Let's not cry right now. It's Susan and Amy time.
Well, everyone's been crying lately, so it's time for us to say hello to Susan and Amy again.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Susan Kane.
And I'm Amy Rose. Well, we're back to how it used to be, except we're still not paper dolls.
Honestly, it won't be long before Hannah leaves.
Yes, she's got 6 more months, but if she leaves, she'll probably cancel Monday Laughs with Laura. Are we gonna get canceled too?
Probably. She's already tired from working on it all the time. She just needs a break.
Do you think that the people who left the show will ever be cool with us again?
I don't think so, Amy. In fact, according to what I have received from Nick at Night recently, the people who left us are currently planning a party for themselves because they're far away from us. And they recently told people from The Daily Show that they will be very happy if they never see me again.
I guess that means if Hannah leaves, then I'm afraid I'll have to set you free, Electric Ellie.
This is awful. We belong together. I don't like this at all. This cannot be good.
Well, it's time to go. We gotta recover, so see you later, lovely people.
Stay pretty and stay pink. Toodles!
What happened to stay sweet and stay pink?
I decided pretty was more my style.
Oh.
Bye!
This has been Susan and Amy. The morning show starring Rebel Wilson and Extremely Early with Edward Scott are next on Nick at Night, so please stay with us. This has been a Cast and Crew production. I'm sorry.
Susan and Amy was funded in part by Hannah Gale and by viewers like you. Thank you! Sega!
Nick at Night and late night TV breaks, we fix it. I wish that someone would fix my heart. Okay, folks, now you have seen the Susan and Amy episode, right? With everything, right? Well, here's the thing, alright? You know, even though I've messed up so poorly, during that episode, you know what, there's still one thing that wasn't used, alright? One line, and that was the replacement for the line that you have heard earlier, alright? Now, I recorded that line, way before, that episode aired, okay? Before the episode was edited and everything else, so, if this line had taken the place of the line that you have just heard, then maybe the whole thing would have been prevented. So please, take a look at this. And again, I'm sorry for what you have just witnessed, alright? There you go. I don't know, see? They have never had... They've always been cool with you, alright? They've always been cool with you, alright? You know what? I'm the one who they have a problem with, alright? And I have to learn how to be a better person and a better boss before I could even try to have a team again. And it'll literally take me about 44 years to get back on the right track. Now, some people would say that's too long. Some people would say that 44 years is too long. But if you think about all the things that I've done, yeah, 44 years is too short. Way too short. Hey folks, listen, for a while now, ever since this whole thing happened, I've been saying, a whole bunch of negative things, about what's going to happen, even after I have changed, and some people thought that I was a little too, out there when it comes to the negative stuff, and they want, me to be more positive and everything else, alright? So, what you just saw during Susan and Amy, that was recorded, well before, I had that talk with, with Hannah Gale and, and things like that. So, please forgive me for that. I'm going to try and not be so negative in the future. It's just that, it's hard. All the other changes that I'm making and that I have made already, those changes aren't as hard as trying not to be so negative, but we'll see how that will progress as we go on. How this whole journey will progress. It's been tough, but it took me 13 years to get to this point on this program, and no doubt it'll probably take me another 13 to get my head together. Of course, that's just my opinion, and I might be right. I could be wrong too, but who knows? At this point, that's the news, and I'm out skiing. Hey folks. Well, there's really no going around, saying this, alright? But, here we go. Alright? Anna Gale is done with Weeknight Update. Now, it was very stressful for her, with everything going down and everything else. I'm still doing my best to change my ways and everything else, but Anna Gale just couldn't take it anymore, and she has decided to quit 6 months earlier. So, what can you do? Well, actually, what I can do is, this, I'm sorry, once again for, not being so, considerate. I'm going to work hard to not be so inconsiderate, in the future. I'm going to do my best. And Hannah Gale actually made 2 messages. One saying that she was going to quit, early if things don't improve, and the other one, I'm not going to spoil it, alright? Just roll both of those messages, please. Thank you.
I want to record this message to Ellie after tonight's Susan and Amy episode because I think something has to be addressed. Mr. Muller, you may want to listen to this. I know Cam, Rebecca, Rocky, and Daniel, and some others left the show, but you shouldn't say that they don't care about the show anymore. Of course they care. They are watching to see you improve, to see that you actually changed for the better, like you promised many times. But given what you said in the latest episode, they were left disappointed. First, you said on the episode that you're not sure if they're still friends with me after they left, because they still are, and they care about me. Friendship matters. That's an important life lesson. Secondly, you said that they were throwing a party for themselves when they were actually feeling sad about leaving the show. Some of us formed friendships because you had formed a team yourself. If I didn't join Weeknight Update, I would have never met people like Cam Cam or Rocky and others. And I'm sure they would tell you the same thing. And finally, you had to state they told The Daily Show that they'd be happy to never see you again. Why did you mention that in the script? Even if it's just a script, there was no need for you to say something like that. People felt hurt because of something like that being said, and you had to do it again. Those who left the show aren't bad people. They just felt tired of being depicted in a negative way, especially when there is no reason given. Is there a reason behind that? I want to know. I'm sorry, but I'm starting to think that things are not going to end well for us. All that people asked before they left Weeknight Update was that you start improving yourself. But in this episode of Susan and Amy, you had to continue talking about your former team members in a negative way. Ellie, that can't go on like that. You had so many chances to improve yourself. How many more chances will you be given? You should know better, especially since you're older than most of your Weeknight Update team, including those who had left. At this point, I'm starting to get frustrated and overwhelmed. So, I'm going to give you one last chance. Please, I'm asking you, on behalf of the former not ready for late night players, stop talking about the past and learn from your mistakes. If you really want to be redeemed. If you don't change by the time August hits, then I'm afraid I'll have to leave Weeknight Update earlier. And I'll cancel Monday Laughs with Laura, as well as Susan and Amy too, along with discontinuing Hannah's talks. I'm sorry I had to say this, but you need to understand that people left the show because of how you had tried to depict them in a bad way behind the scenes, and how you threatened to fire Kyrell and Anastasia, who are both 17. If you improve your behavior and change your ways right away, then I'll stay until January. But if you break your promise again, then I'll leave early. Again, one final chance. If you break it, then I'll be next to leave. It'll be a tough decision, and I wish it didn't come to this, but unfortunately, I can't be a sitting duck as all of this is happening. Thanks for listening, and I hope you will be careful. Hey guys, well, I have made a very tough decision, and I really hope it will be worth it, but I decided to quit Weeknight Update earlier. I know I was supposed to quit in January because 7 months is too short for me to be on Weeknight Update. I had to be on for at least 1 year, but I decided to quit early because of all the stress it's been giving me. And when I showed the episode of Hannah's Talks to Ellie without even realizing it, I just noticed that it had something that I didn't like. I'm sorry if it's a spoiler, but some of the characters that I voiced were arguing with Ellie, and I don't like seeing our arguments and stuff. That's why I decided to quit, because of all the stress it's been putting me through. And with school coming up too, I want to be less stressed for school. But don't worry, I will still be on the Greenie Squad. I will still be on the coloring team, just not Weeknight Update. I'm sorry guys, but it's for the best. Don't you worry, I will still work on Tales and Tie Discuss with Cam, Kirsten, Kyrell, and yeah, don't you worry guys, I won't let you down. I promise I will keep working on those types of projects with you guys. I will still work on Tales and Tie Discuss. I will still work on Rainbow's Riddles. I will still work on Allie's music video, which I know it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't stay on Weeknight Update. I just couldn't take it anymore. But yeah, again, don't worry guys, I will still work on other projects, although it may take me a couple days to calm down. But yeah, I won't disappoint you guys, I promise. But yeah, with that, thanks for watching.
Nick at Night, those TV classics. Nick at Night, no fatty acids.
Powerful TV.
But you can